Hello, my beautiful Capricorns. Welcome to Divine Light and Moon, where we explore everything mystical and magical. We will have 3 steps in this reading. First, we will look into your cup. Second, we will see what's coming through from your tarot and oracle cards. And lastly, we're going to explore and ask a yes or no question to your saucer and see what else is showing up for you. If you have Capricorn as your sun, moon, or rising, this reading is meant for you. Let's dive into your cup and let's see what's coming your way. It was a holding cup. When the cup is holding tightly, this indicates whatever the intention that you have before turning on the video, it is actually going to be coming your way. I see tears of joy. As you can see, it's traveling around outside of your cup. This is actually things set in motion. This is representative of that. What do I mean by that? You can see your cup is actually beautifully clean. The things that you're manifesting right now, whatever that you have in your mind, you want to have in your life, keep that your attention on those things, okay? Because it means that the more you keep your attention on those, the more it is actually manifesting for you. It is coming your way. How? When you focus on the desire, the universe is setting in motion a chain of events, as you can see here. And those are coming around in a full circle, maybe even towards the end of the month, but in a very short period of time, you're going to start seeing the results of their manifestations. The signs will come through. You're going to have those desires that you're actually having in your mind, that you're visualizing. I see here inside of this pile, let me get clear, if we can get some more clear on that. There's a Capricorn in there, okay? There is actually, this is your energy, this is who you are. Capricorn tends to be a little bit stubborn. That's why we have the devil energy with the Capricorn. We have you here. I was actually thinking maybe the Capricorn coming forward because you're dealing with someone stubborn. Maybe a stubborn situation is at hand. But now in this time, I'm going to interpret this in a positive sense. So you might have a goal, a purpose, and you might be thinking about walking away from it because you maybe tried all the pathways opening and you knocked on all the doors, but they didn't open. Now you feel like, okay, it's not going to work, so I should just give it up. I just leave it alone. But this reminds me of the story from the Think and Grow Rich. There's actually the first story, the first part. It actually tells about this guy. He gives up looking for the gold 3 feet away from it. So you might be right there. You might be 3 feet away. So if you're feeling like you should just give it one last try, just do push it further, okay? But the thing is, you're locked inside of a bubble here. And there are clouds, stormy clouds above you. This can be indicative of fog, which is a mysterious situation which doesn't have clarity, which can be also representative of you do not having clarity. But in this kind of moments, the answers will always come. And we have the Hermit, which will come through meditation and prayer. The Hermit energy is actually indicative of that. And when it comes to your doors, the pathways, we have here the orange. You have heavy orange energy here as your cards, as you can see too. So focusing on your joy, whatever gives you joy, but that practice of prayer, that practice of meditation, yoga, whatever that is that gives you joy, when you follow that, the intuitive messages will come through. And if you are actually locked inside another devil energy here, maybe that's what it's representing, you're limiting your mind. You have the chance to go out there, make a difference, follow a different path to make the things happen. Maybe you're not really utilizing those. This is actually suggesting you should, because right on the brink of it, you see this is a Capricorn energy right there. Oopsie. Let me use some more light here. You have the Capricorn here, but you have a massive fish down there. Fish is always a good sign because like there's a saying, goes, there's plenty of fish in the sea. There's a massive fish for you to catch here. Okay. But what you need to do is you need to just get out of that bubble that you have created. This can be about a career. You're pursuing a career, but you're not really happy with it. And or like a company that you're working in a company and you're expecting them to give you the promotion, but there's no such thing in their history. I'm not saying that cannot happen. Okay, can happen for you. Doesn't mean it cannot happen. But maybe you have to change your strategy. You need to find another way, another pathway. Maybe you shouldn't be keep trying the same pathway everybody is traveling. You need to open up a new pathway for yourself, which when you do outside of the box, when you start thinking outside of the box, you have your blessings here. Tears of joy is showing up. I see there's actually phone lines forming outside of your comfort zone. And this can be symbolizing an unexpected phone call coming your way. Can be an unexpected message you will be receiving. So make sure you're checking out your mails and also emails and messages. There might be something there for you that will actually bring you that opportunity. Maybe you are wanting the response to come through if this is a job from a company, but it can be a recruiter sending you a good offer. Okay? Do not limit yourself. Do not put yourself in a box. I see there are 2 trees that you're planting. Like I mentioned in your prior videos, we are in the Mercury retrograde right now. And instead of communicating, it's time to contemplate. Okay? Till the 28th of August, start planning. Planning what you want to do. Because it seems like when I look at your cards, beautiful offers are coming forward. Romantic, emotional changes are happening within you. And so you do not have to work on the relationships. They're going to actually sort themselves out very good in the best way possible. But what you need to do is start planning for the future. And the 2 trees, double trees, actually symbolizes the seeds that you're planting for your future. I also have a legal paper here. Can be a representative of a new contract, maybe even a plane ticket to somewhere. But I don't see the plane lines here, so can be even purchasing something important. And I see here there's a horse's head behind this person. This person reminds me of the Libra, the Fool energy. You're going to be stepping into something, an unknown, but you have knowledge this time. You're not unknowing. Unknown situation, but you are knowledgeable about what to do when the unknowns come forth. Okay? So take a leap of faith because this is looking very good here. Very enlightened. I see there's a woman actually clapping. There's a male figure. Reminds me of the Hierophant, which is Taurus energy, which is the authority. Also, I have kind of reminds me of these characters here. We have the Knight of Wands and the Magician. And the Magician on this one is actually a feminine character. So Magician makes things happen. Knight of Wands is the entrepreneur spirit who actually can take risks, goes into adventure, and the Magician makes things happen. This can be 2 people, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, Gemini, or a Virgo, coming forward, will be supporting your new endeavors, can even be celebrating with you. Also, this can be you cultivating these energies, merging them together. Towards the end of the month, there are 3 good news coming forward, and the clouds are going to be moving away. The clarity will come forth. When you come to your cards here, oracle messages are actually on the dot. They're like supporting each other. Initially, let's start with your tarot. We had the Knight of Cups, 9 of Swords, and the Hermit. Knight of Cups is carrying this massive cup in his hand. You can see massive cup, massive offer you're going to be receiving, which will be emotionally fulfilling, satisfying. Everything that you ever wanted will be yours. Okay, with this offer, it's going to everything is going to be involved in there. However, Nine of Swords is telling me either you tend to see the negative side of the things, you tend to see what's missing, or you tend to see what's the worst thing happen here. What is his true intentions? What is this person's, the company's, the situations? What's the true intentions? There's something bad in it. I know it. I can feel it. That's your attitude here, okay? But it seems like you have to let it go, okay? You have to let it go in order to reach the victory that you're desiring. We have the Hermit here. The pathway is the Hermit, meaning meditation, prayer, journaling, contemplation, diving deep into your heart and seeing why are you thinking the worst. Because maybe while you're growing up or in the past, you always experienced the worst things, or the negativity was heavier in your life, and now this just turned into a habit for you. This is actually telling you it's time to change that around, change that thought around, change that habit around, because we have here the Ace of Cups coming forth. You like it or not, the beautiful offer keep coming. It's going to keep coming. It's going to be new, fresh, beautiful communication. Even we have the birds here. Butterflies symbolize the transformation. It is going to create this transformation, you like it or not. But the more you actually go into the negative, it is going to take longer for you. Page of Wands is fire energy. If you can transform the fears, the movement is going to be extremely fast. And this is going to be something, a new adventure. It's not going to be boring. It is going to be a lot of fun. It is going to be satisfying, fulfilling. And even with the Leo energy, with the strength, it is going to be a little bit challenging, but you're going to be able to tame that negative thinking part of yourself, okay? Strength can also indicate, so with the Leo, this can be someone showing up as a leadership spirit who has a leadership capacity, which will be helping you, which will be helping you to expand your vision, expand your knowledge. Also, maybe even show you a different direction, that an easier path, okay? I see that when you see the path, you're going to walk away, walk through it. You're not going to wait, okay? Eight of Cups, I feel like everybody's keep getting Eight of Cups in this week. It is time to walk away from the things that are not serving you anymore. I feel like that's the message of it. That's why everybody is getting it. We have like Six of Swords in some signs. I think Aries got that one. And if you have in your chart, you can go ahead and watch the Aries as well. That's the intellectual part of walking away. Eight of Cups is the emotional part of walking away. Okay? You're walking away from what doesn't serve you emotionally. Detaching from it, detaching and leaving it behind. Because, like I said with your cards here, we have endless regret, obsessive grief, replaying the past. And this is a suggestion as well as an action, because he's taking an action. You're going to be leaving all that behind. And the devil here, everybody interprets in the devil in the negative sense about obsession, negative thinking, addictions, maybe falling victim into the things. And this is actually I'm not a victim coming forward here for you as well. But in this sense, because you're a Capricorn and the devil is the Capricorn, stubbornness is necessary, because devil is representative of a goat here. The goat is a stubborn animal. So even if your mind keeps falling victim to your past, to your thoughts, you have the power to change it, okay? You need to cultivate this strength, this stubbornness. You need to cultivate and turn it around and use it for something for your own good, okay? When you do, like I said, this can be a couple coming forward, can be some people that are going to be supportive. I don't feel like they're couples because her back is turned towards him. This can be even people don't know each other, but they're going to come forth. They're going to be supporting. And a lot of fire energy here, adventurous, new beginnings, and also the ability to create a beautiful world for yourself and others will come forth, okay? You can even be jumping into a new creative activity and creating a team with these people and becoming a part of this team, and just, cultivating that creative juices, get those flowing. Even also like having like a friend group that will support everything you do along the way, okay? your oracles actually, like the message keep approving itself. We have the ruby, we have the orange color. The ruby is the red, it's your root chakra, it's your survival instinct. And the red, the orange is actually sacral chakra, where your creativity lies. Okay, so grounding yourself is very important at this time. Also, using your creative ideas, following them is important. But initially we have here two different messages wants to come forward for you. We have the Little Red Riding Hood, I'm not a victim, and unending sadness of looking back, endless regret, obsessive grief, replaying the past, negative nostalgia. With 36 and 3, this adds up to 12. 3 is the number of creativity. 3, 6, 9, they're all here. Like when you put it together, they all actually come forth. And 9 is the number of enlightenment. But when you put all of them together, number 12, which is a confirmation that your angels are on your side. Okay. Initially, Little Red Riding Hood actually suggests that you're changing the way you view yourself and speaking up and out. This card signals that bad days are over, but you can still feel discomfort. Therefore, you probably choose to hide yourself. You do not have to do that anymore. You can take a stand and be decisive. Your decisions are supported by the universe, as well as new energies and friends, okay? Like we saw in your cards, in your cup, there are new people, different energies coming your way. But with this card, we had the number 36 here with the unending sadness. I feel like this is a habit. Like I said, maybe you grow up in a negative environment or you have negative people surrounding you. That's what they all talk about. Negative things happening in their life. And this can throw you back into the loop of unending sadness. And while you're healing, this also comes to surface, this strong nostalgia. Therefore, you might want to keep focusing on the pain to keep it alive, because that was what you're used to, basically. But you can fight through this. You have the strength, and the devil also here. I feel like your stubbornness needs to be actually here rising up so you can win this, okay? So you can get over the situation. And I also have, I didn't pull this card. This is the archetype card, actually. I wanted to pull a card for you from this deck. We have the Crone. She's the male. There's a Hierophant card in tarot, which represents the spiritual authority. And the Crone is the feminine part of it. Doesn't matter the gender. The feminine means actually the calmer, gentler part of it. The Crone is the sage here. She is the intuitive, the master of letting go, but she can have a difficulty to tolerate superficial stuff. Okay, so while you're letting go, you'll come across people that might actually be superficial. Maybe they look like they're empathizing, but they're only showing sympathy, which is actually a negative thing when you dive deep into it. Okay, the Crone is suggesting you here, you're gonna heal, but there's a transformation is necessary, and like everything coming through approving that, you need to be silent, you need to be meditating, you need to be connecting with the higher powers. Okay, there's many ways for that. You can research and find those. And we have even a beautiful pentacle here, and you are the pentacle energy, you are the grounded energy. So everything you do today will be grounding you into the future. Okay, when it comes to Ruby, rejuvenate your body. Like I said, the root chakra energy here. Number 8 is actually material satisfaction. This is necessary maybe for you to increase your wealth, okay? After healing, you can use the color ruby to bring dynamism into your life. Ruby is the color of prosperity, courage, and also achievements. You can wear a ruby pendant to cultivate that more within you. Feel that fire energy so you can take more action towards your desires. And I also have the silent skill. This will keep coming for you. A challenge to unpack your mind. In meditation's grace, the soul can unwind. Breathe in, breathe out, let go of doubt, which includes letting go of the pain of the past and also moving into a beautiful, much lighter future. Let's get into your plate now. If you have a question, a desire, an intention, hold it in your mind. Let's see what the answer is going to be for that one. There's a tears of joy actually fell out of your plate. I see someone flying towards you, and there is actually a person. I feel like this is a death card energy, and like this is what I'm looking at, by the way. I didn't want to just show it through, but this is the bottom of the deck. I just flipped it and put it aside. This is what I was looking at. So there's something ending in your life, you like it or not. And a lot of people are getting this, by the way. A lot of people are getting this. Don't feel discouraged, because that doesn't mean something that is actually good coming to an end. It means that something that doesn't work anymore coming to an end. There are two different desires that actually cross your mind. And one of them is coming much faster. The other one has some time, and they're not going to be coming through hard work. They're going to be happening very lightly. I see you're holding a microphone here. You might have to take a leadership position. You might have to speak your desires. Ask for what's yours. I see there's a male authority here. He's holding up a key. And someone might be ready to give you what you desire, because maybe you have what they want also, if this is a new job opportunity. But you have to ask. Okay, you have to ask through the universe, from the universe, or the people that are actually coming your way. Do not be humble. Do not be humble. Show your power. Show your strengths. Show what you can do so you can receive the blessings faster into your life. Okay?
So, my beautiful Capricorns, this is the end of your reading. I hope you enjoyed it as much as I did. I would like to thank you for joining me here. And if you enjoyed this, please make sure to like, comment, and subscribe for more magical content. By the way, let me know in the comments section if you have tried a coffee cup reading before, or if you have any questions for me. Thank you so much for being here. I truly appreciate you, and I wish you all a magical day. Bye.